Hello and welcome to Shuttle Titan. This video is the step 1 of the NSX-T 2.3 installation series to deploy NSX-T Manager. You could also go to shuttletitan.com for step-by-step instructions with the screenshots of this step. I'll share the link in the description below. Okay, before every product deployment, going through the requirements and interoperability of the product is an essential part of doing things right in the first instance. Therefore, I would encourage you to refer the NSX-T Manager 2.3 compute resource requirements for different deployment sizes. I am going to deploy this appliance size as medium, which requires 16 GB of RAM and 4 vCPUs, and I have enough resources to fulfill this deployment size. I would also encourage you to go to VMware product Interoperability Matrices. I'll add the link for this in the description as well. At the time of recording this video, the NSX-T Manager 2.3 interoperability with vCenter and ESXi is a minimum of version 6.5 update 1. I am going to deploy this appliance on version 6.7 update 1, so I don't have any concerns here. But you always want to make sure that your underlying platform is supported for the product that you intend to deploy. So have a look at the VMware product interoperability matrices before you proceed. Lastly, create a hosted record in your DNS manager for the FQDN of the NSX-T Manager that you intend to deploy. I've already done this, and with that, let's get started. Log into the vSphere client. As you can see, I'm on the VMs and templates view. Right-click the folder that you intend to use for the NSX-T Manager's deployment. Select Deploy OVF Template. You can either specify the URL or select a local file. I've already got the template downloaded, so I'm going to choose that option. Click Next. Specify the virtual machine name. Click Next. Select the cluster that you intend to use for deployment. Confirm the compatibility checks has succeeded. Click Next. Review the size on disk and extra configuration on the screen. Click Next. Select the deployment size. I'm going to select medium, which is the default option here. Click Next. Select the virtual disk format. I'm going to leave it as default to thick provisional lazy zeroed. Select the data store. Confirm the compatibility checks have succeeded. Click Next. Select the port group that you intend to use for this appliance. I'm going to use VM network. You also have an option to specify IP version 4 or IP version 6 for this appliance. I'm going to use IP version 4. Click Next. Here, it'll ask you to specify the password for the 3 default user accounts, that is root, admin, and audit. Specify the passwords that meet the complexity requirements as mentioned on the screen. You also have an option to change the default admin and audit usernames. I'll leave it at blank as I intend to use the default accounts to log in. Next, specify the host name. And select the role name. You have 4 options here, but if this is your first NSX-T Manager deployment in your environment, select NSX Manager. Specify the gateway, management network, the net mask, next specify the DNS server, and your domain name as a domain search list. Specify the NTP server. You also have an option to enable SSH and allow root SSH logins. I'm going to just enable SSH for this appliance. You have 5 different settings to specify for internal properties. I'm going to leave it as blank as they are not mandatory. Click Next. Once you're happy with the details as shown in the screen and ready to complete, click Finish. Okay, while the appliance is being deployed, I'm going to pause the video and come back when it's up and running successfully. Okay, it seems that the NSX Manager is up and running and it's pingable. I'm going to log on to the Nsx-T Manager via the web. And that's going to be your first screen when you log on to the Nsx-T Manager. Note that I've actually specified HTTPS in the URL here because that's very essential. If you specify HTTP and specify the FQDN to log on, it's not going to work. So just keep that in mind, that HTTPS is the way to log on to the Nsx-T Manager. Specify admin credentials. Click Login. And that's going to be the first screen that you see after you have successfully authenticated. That completes the step 1 of the NSX-T 2.3 installation series. In the next video, we'll see how to add Compute Manager, followed by controller deployments. As I mentioned in the beginning, you could also go to shuttletitan.com for the step-by-step instructions of this step. The link will be in the description below. I hope this video was informative for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.